Should hear me. Jeez, I think I can really pick up sound. Okay. Clicking on this. My channel. Live. Okay, so we're live. Okay. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear the game. Just let me know if you guys can't. Okay, that window's like in the way now. Well, let's just do a test run real quick. I agree. Okay, well, now it looks like I'm not getting sound from this side. We're getting sound. Apparently we're not. Alright, can you guys hear me? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Alright, so spell that name for me, if you can. Hold on, let me text Demonolian. I don't know how to spell that. Alright, we are live, and hopefully everything's not echoing. Alright, well hold on. How's the game audio? Okay, well how's the game audio? Is it echoing? Is the game audio echoing or no? Are we good? If not, then I'll just move on. We'll speed run this through. Because I think Demonolian Daniel is pretty far already into the video, so I don't know how exactly far is he, so. Actually, I need to text him. See how far is he. Oh, thank you for subscribing, by the way, Daniel. Really appreciate that. Just gotta, how far are you, by the way, dude? Hold on. Into the game. Alright, I'll just keep going. Don't call me new member. If not, then I'll just play it normally, so. Welcome to the Letters Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Demonolian, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me at this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently is the one I don't recognize. Okay, I'll just speedrun through this then, if we're on the second poem. And I'll just go after Natsuki, so. But I'm pretty sure Jack went after Yuri, but I'll go after Natsuki. Alright, let's do this. Make this quick and so I can catch up to where Daniel's at, so. Poof. Fluffy. Daydream, no, puppies. Fun. Starber. Bouncy. Sparkle? Nah. Clumsy? Ah, damn. Bunny. Milk. Smile? No, sugar. Hair. Sucks. Dance? No. Hop. Ready? No. Kiss. Doki Doki. I'm gonna speed run through this. We gotta get to that second poem and then we'll be caught up to you, Daniel. Alright, yes. She's mad. You mad, bro? You mad? Oh! Alright. like try-harding for like a computer fighting game. Yes. Ah. For those of you who just came in here, I'm just trying to speed run through to the second poem, so catch up to where my friend left off yesterday. So, or well, today technically. So, Natsuki is gonna skip through everything for those of you that played this game already. So. Hey, what's up? What's up, Primo? What's up, bro? The one with Daniel. Yep, Daniel-san. Daniel-san. I'm just gonna speed run through everything. I'm playing Tekken on the computer. Alright. How you doing, Primo? And hopefully, Daniel, you're still in here, bro. I'm doing this all for you, bro. And hopefully, I think you guys can hear me alright, right? Because sometimes it doesn't hear right because like the music is loud. And I know I changed the volume on that shit, so hopefully you guys can hear me alright. Some people apparently can't hear me too good, so. Alright, just checking. I'm just trying to catch up to where Daniel's at, so. Because he was watching a YouTube video. I was like, man, why do you watch it on YouTube when you watch it someone like playing it live, so. But right when we get to the second part, Daniel, I kind of like slow down a bit. Yeah, this is where she talks about, yeah, my boobs got, you know, I didn't grow a size bigger when then the Minoan came to the club, you know. I'm taking Natsuki's side, so of course. Alright, part 2 right here. We got this. Alright, Daniel. I'll start taking it a little bit slower now so we can start reading everything from this point. So, kawaii, pink, sugar, email? Yes. No, not sparkle. I remember, chocolate, jump, sweet. Oh, she likes sweet. Melody, yeah, melody, shopping, bouncy, puppy, no, I think she likes puppy, silly, whatever, Doki Doki, yes, socks, yes, lollipop, pure, jumpy, flower, well, she likes flowers, pout, cute, color, whatever, alright, you get the point. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Demonolian! Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to being, in a club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you, Anyways, speaking of which, I am hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look inside your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with a latch and it gets open. Then she turns it upside down and let it contain spilled onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming in the classroom or club room. Jeez. Alright, there we go again. So either you're not hungry or you wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget just that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Wah! Oh! Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh! Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Ah! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell them and let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I didn't mean that. I just got absorbed into my book. Yeah. Haha. I really like it. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's still a little devil in all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if there wasn't cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hehehe. Wow! Cat! Cat! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face, tumbles onto the desk. Be gone on top! Ow! What was that? A cookie! Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glanced around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. Ha ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you babble about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha. That's Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Aw, yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But your cookie's chocolate. Yeah, but why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehe. Sayori gets out of her sight and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Nope! Sayori suddenly leans over and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Suddenly, mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. You act like such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the clubroom. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard anything yet. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Yeah? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than most of all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Oh, sorry. I'm super late. I'm super sorry. There you are. Didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica questioningly glances at me. Never mind then. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes sense though. You would have heard it, or that doesn't make sense though. You would have heard the bell at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played piano, or played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah. That sounds cool. I'd look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dominoian. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure you or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing this a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I'd choose to leave Sayori mischief excapite. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow has already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back in her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull out the first volume of Perfect Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hand, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle my manga all the time. You know? I just want to make sure. Can I blame you? Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't want to give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyways, let me put this bone back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. Oh, the chapter ended when Mayuri and Alice found Monica. Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Huh? I appear inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a bit. It's all still there. I just organized it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a full-time hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all the books back down. There's plenty of room on the shelves, and besides, they're all pretty to look at when you line them up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall over there. In the closet, there's a collapsed stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want it, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I get them myself. Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful! I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Ha! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls on the floor. The wooden stool wobbles. Shut up. Shut up. Wow. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She's holding the box triumphantly. There. Having almost fell, Natsuki has a bit shaken up. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger box like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get the chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Can't answer that right now. So, the too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. It's a little dangerous since the chair wavels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I kept my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs on the chair and then slowly bounces her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and I simply watch. There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs the stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wow! Chair swivels. Wibbles. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting doing nothing? Who was it to tell me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Gah. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realized I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the perfect girl, sets the box easily, the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Demonillion, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry up and take this one. Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looked down at me. Why are you all the way back there? Eh? Natsuki looks like she realized something, but she loses her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box! What are you looking at? You're trying to lick up my might. Natsuki's legs shake. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! You set me up! Go away! Get out! But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and onto the books go flying. I got you! Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me onto the ground. A whole bunch of books pelted into my face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms, and her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ah! Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gah! She presses her arm straight into my prop to prop herself up. Yeah? Natsuki realized that it's not the floor that she's beneath her. Gah! Okay! Gross! Gah! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself back to her feet. What are you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I've heard a loud noise. Monaco suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you seriously trying to kill club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Haha. Oh, one more thing. Seems like your most recent club member is a total perv. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry about it. Monica says quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the pages that she desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to try to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it onto the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki, are you... No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I press her so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help you clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I picked up the second volume of Farfit Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help you cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quiver. You're really nice to me. Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple minutes are silence between us as I begin to gather the scattered books. I make sure to slip one of them into the box in our collection order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done. I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get the stool and finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her eyes. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyways. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up, if you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's move quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making notes of a lot of subtles, repeat jokes, and background elements. Just gonna move this. Okay, I think I can hear myself a little bit better. Alright. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties up together in the manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share our poems again. I guess I'll be holding onto this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna get into it, you know? I'm starting to get into it. I told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Good burp. Who should I show my poem to first? Of course, Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. But now she must have read it more than once. Is that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine. Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Natsuki's face freeze, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over the poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hand and flutters onto the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Demonolian, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Natsuki sees the poem lying on the floor, and then she swiftly picks it up. She reads it through it and smiles, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her tasted so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Demonolian? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just asking. I didn't understand Monaco's joke at all. Anyways, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you didn't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey, Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hand. Neither of us had noticed her entered the room. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. Should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Huh? But Demonolian wrote this poem, and we're supposed to be sharing the poem with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem was technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Demonolian is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyways. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not fair for Sayori. She still hasn't got to read it. So what? Well, I guess Demonolian is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone else finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returned my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, dude. Anyways, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Yep. I'm not gonna read that too long. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you explain the complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps realize how stupid they're being. Like, everyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you want people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks of my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilt pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out. Stop fucking calling me. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that makes sense. That makes people stupid. Who cares if what someone like, as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy. I think people really need to learn how to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've always been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, okay? Alright, I will. Who should I read my poem to next? I guess I'll read it to Yuri, because I know she's not going to read it. Are you still mad at me? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday because reading this poem? Now I know why you got mad at me. Because of you. You prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little bit too much. How could I be so stupid? I've always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. Well, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you're enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my book with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down onto their desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but she is not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept this. That's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice to abide her requests. Who should I read my poem to next? Sayori, the only person... Oh, I like this Demonolian. It has some nice feeling in it. Ah, I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you like yesterday's poem better. I guess you got me. Sometimes you know me a little bit too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, I'd rather hear it. No, I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Demonelian. Never, ever. So, yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one? I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it should be a good poem. I'm not sure how exactly that works. Then again, I guess conveying feeling is pretty much an important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving some thought into it? You just wanted me to write something for me. That's so sweet. You're right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see it. I guess I'm happy. I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for it though, right? A word. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud over in your head, a sad poem can give you a rain cloud. Give your rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpected chaotic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Demonolian. I should go write that down then. You read my poem now, okay? Okay, we'll read that, blah blah blah. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me the whole thing, a whole lot. And I've always really... in touch with my feelings recently. I see. It's kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori has a habit of getting obsessed with something and then dropping it a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to believe she's permistic. Blah 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 blah. Okay, everyone, we're all done with reading our poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit in front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do I really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, just embarrass ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparation. Well, don't worry about it so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. I've been designing some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you've heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting all of the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hey, Sayori, who is coloring a poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't really already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember, Natsuki and Yuri has never shared poems with anyone until just a few days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite a poem out loud in a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give our best. We're the only ones responsible for this club's fate. If we're going to start the event and each of us put a good performance, then it would inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what the literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding the new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And those reasons are why we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share it with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if that's what it takes to stand in front of the room for a few minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I have to get it over with. Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everybody else. Expended face. I guess I really don't have a choice. Hey, it's everyone. Yuri, you're the best. This club is going to seriously be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event now. I wanted you each to choose a poem of your own. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you think you expect to do that in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. We'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and a specific poem that she has in her mind for herself. Then she stands up at the podium. The title of the poem is The Way to Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly what she's doing, how to apply her emotions behind each line that she recites, beginning the words to bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri's intense expression on her face, I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hand and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri's anxiously glances over at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It is called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts to read the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enthusiastic with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and Yuri gives the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops up onto the chair cheerfully as she walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I get to go. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? try not to think of it as you're reciting it to other people. Imagine reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so I'll come out of it. So it comes out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. This poem aimlessly cheery like Sayuri. Cheery like Sayuri. Shit, dropped my phone. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of much of it. But hearing it coming from Sayuri's voice almost gives me it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said that she liked my poem. It's like I get much more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even though Demonian liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does it even mean? It came out so nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems that won't work quite well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Ah, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's kind of embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Demonian. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Demonian lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection to read. I'll just go with the one I wrote today. I stood up stepped in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put it into energy. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applaud anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good with this kind of thing. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that you'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. But Natsuki urgently gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you guys all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she is still a little enthusiastic about her poem, it has a rhyme and rhythm and rhyme to it. It's the Natsuki's trademark style. It works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The word feels like they bounce up and down as if they give life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs it back to her seat. That wasn't bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people, but when it's my friends, it's kind of embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about the festival. That said, I thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard but I hope that you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you've been putting effort into the club. It really makes me happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out not nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I could do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Yuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It is for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehe. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Dominion. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Walking home with Sayori once more. Even it's been a few days, a lot of things already changed. But today, Sayori been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I liked how we get to it. I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say one day Natsuki asks you to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Hell yeah, I would walk with Natsuki. Fuck yeah, bro. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does that thought of make my heart pound? I mean, I think I wouldn't be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't that so cute and fun to be around? It has nothing to do with what I just said. You admit it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that never happened. Well, maybe, but I like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you. Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your own head right now. Sorry. Everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left with feeling awkward. But it's kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes me happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, poem again, it is. The rapper shit. Milk. Alright. Chocolate? Sweet? No. Doki Doki. Nibble. Jumpy. Kawaii. Sticky? Yes. Charm? No. Strawberry. Melody. Papa. Marriage. Oh, that's hers. Okay. Play. Boop. Poof. Pure. Fluffy. And anime. And how about pout? Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. I'm talking about the whole day of the school. We're gonna be able to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You kind of sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they have fried squid? Fried squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Huh, I wouldn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you people? You people. Oh, shit, my camera. Just now notice my camera's like, there we go. Much better? Besides, what do you mean, you people? Yes, you people. Because that's right in your name, Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke doesn't make any sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk at the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. Here? You're spacing me out again. Oh. Yeah, sorry. Don't mind me. It's caught me off guard. Oh, shit. Like the camera light. Talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? You seem a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see? Sayori showed me a big smile. Don't let me distract you of having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation already dispersed and everyone's back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she'd noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since I've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Demonolian, what's up, though? Hey, there's something... This might sound a little strange, but... Have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little bit too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've really noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Demonoli. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Just wanted to ask you if you know anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, we're all friends here. And also, I care about the well-being of all my club members, you know? I'll talk to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe that thing on her mind is you, Demonolian. Me? Well, how on earth would you come up with that conclusion? Well, I shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you much more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier since she joined the club. Like an extra light has been churning on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is like that, always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not like any different than anyone, any different than it always has been. You're so funny, Demonolian. Have you ever thought about maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusion, but so you should just forget what I just said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiled meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I'm already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up in front of her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quietly I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, but to have fun with everyone else, that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care for her, about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? I feel like I've been behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey you. I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there or keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worried or anything. Not like I'm worried. Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of her manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but can we start now? I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, you're really making me feel like a jerk. If there's something bothering you, then just tell me. Leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles the last part. No, I'm probably making it bigger deal than it is. I've been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yes, she seemed pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I couldn't help to wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki excels. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyways, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. In that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needs you, then you'll be the first person she'll go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If there's anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not that important. Yeah, that's kind of what else said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of that way in the start. Natsuki fiddles with her book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, does she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been a friend for a long time. Normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you'd be worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Alright, everyone. After some time passed, Monica called out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? But before I knew it, everything is back to normal. Everything goes to retrieve the poems, and so do I. I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she talked to Sayori about. Who should I show my poem to first? To the waifu, Natsuki. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know, I like your writing. I'm just surprised. Seems like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything about anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I wasn't really jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer, that's just a dumb thing to get jealous about. Ha ha ha. Natsuki, what? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Remember? It took me a while to figure out, but I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Gaminolian? Please, just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's something I'd never shared my poems like this before. Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poem if people laugh at what I say? That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki. Sometimes I don't want to be cute. Nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone else see that? I just want Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I looked down. Her fist clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you're gonna rip your own poem. I gently grabbed the poem with my own hands until she relaxed her grip on it. I placed it flat on the desk and smoothed out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it. Before I picked it up, Natsuki snatched the poem from me off the desk. It's not any good, and I know you hate my poems. So don't you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true, the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she means well. But sometimes she's focused on the simple happiness that she doesn't understand what she really wants. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once Natsuki clutches her palm a little too hard, she looked down, hiding her eyes from me. Never realized how difficult this was for him. But she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. I was just it's a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things come from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing this? Expressing the things that you just can't say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point. Sorry for missing the points sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed me this. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so Natsuki mumbles and completely failing to sound confident like she always does. Just remember that I can't think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it is meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I started to hand the poem back to her. So do I. Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hand surprises me with her assertion. I don't want it. Huh? Why not? I don't want it. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'll keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If he didn't want it, I would. Never mind. Just glad that you wanted it. Natsuki backpedals to her words and leaves it at that. Despite her efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. I return to my seat and I put it away. I can put it away in Natsuki's poem. Should I show my poem next? I'll show it to Monica, I guess. Hi, Dominoian. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, you'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, make sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with Natsuki's style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? Come on, Dominoian. It's awful suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in a clubroom every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. I don't think you're misunderstanding, Dominoian. It's not like Natsuki hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulges her as much as you have. Is that so? I kinda knew that, but I didn't want to admit it. So, I need to ask you one thing. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't know what she wants. After all, she is the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happened, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't want to do that, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyways, I'll share my poem with you right now. Alright? Alright. I feel like I'm learning and looking for answers are sort of the things that give life meaning. Not to get philosophy or anything, but it's kind of my mind. It's kind of on my mind, so I wrote about it. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In that way, it's almost paradoxical. Because we had all the answers, the world would lose meaning. Its meaning. There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefer writing about things that are more sad and happy. Ah, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Ah, that's right. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you too shy to share your writing poem because you're too afraid or they're not good? It can be disheartening when someone leaks a response of something that you put too much into. But if other people find out who enjoyed writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling someone your writing is good or okay or bad, they just want to focus on more than on everything that went into it that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. You didn't look enthusiastic to spend time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her alone for now. Yeah, alright. Sayori. I guess it's really nice. Come on, I already could tell you don't like it. Well, you don't really need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki? Well, I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thanks to Demolian. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Eh. Alright. Well, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm just gonna go home a little early a bit today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, you three. We're done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or something strange just now? Yeah, something did sound off a bit usual. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why does the mood feel so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Staggering air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helped me lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance been thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to go pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the time to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being lovey-dovey. Oh no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force her. Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyways, we need to figure out what the rest of us are going to do with festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone's going to be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm going to be doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we will need all of them to be different flavors. Can you handle that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be designing them. I got you, Joanne. Sayori will be helping me with designs, and Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, not that at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Natsuki, stop pouting too? Jeez, everyone, I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Maybe that might be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and started nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyways, that just leaves you, Demonelli. The one who is truly useless. Ah, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri has pretty heavy task on their hand. It would probably go along with the way I give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. That's Monica suggesting I spend a weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond if I just respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. Not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would handle the baking on your own. Demonolian may not like being around if you're only making him out being a nuisance. So therefore, maybe more suited to assisting with the other decoration. Oh, hold on. I never said that. How could it be a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Demolition to... What are you saying? It's extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? What do you think? Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Demolition to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me, you know. I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm impressed. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I just said, jeez. Can we settle this already? Yeah. Demolition, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone stared at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Drumroll. Monica? Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica? Yeah, you picked me! Hold on a second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori's help as well. But Demolion's the one who... that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to be making responsible decision for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any alternate motives interfere with this decision. Alternate motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the one with alternate motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made it through such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do good as a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to success, then we need appreciably distribute our resources. Are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Demolition to help one of you two, so I guess we'll do. Damn! Could even pick Monica the first try. Alright, well, it's obvious we're gonna go with Natsuki and some. Well, baking sounds like fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so we'll probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking's a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute, you were just saying... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyways, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes, everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. What about you, Demolition? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turns out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not a big deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth, everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That's really important for the way people feel during the event performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to say such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki is trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say all the time like this. Because Sayori always helps with everyone smiling and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope we get to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. I guess it's time for us to head out. But I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any readings today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I follow Monica and Yuri out the doors, so they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I guess I had no idea that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm not giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me your number. Okay, I'm coming over Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming over to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I would have a guy come over to my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't really do anything when my dad's at home. Anyways, I need to complain for a second. We have each other's number now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over? Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm gonna really show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you weren't gonna give me your dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. That's why I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all. That's all it is. So, all right, I get it. Sorry for being overreacting. Anyways, I'll be heading home now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots to the roof. Even though I'm pretty much got used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might happen while we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she would be looking forward to it. And the chance that I'll make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki coming to visit. I keep telling myself that There's no reason to be nervous, but doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any difference when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We've been sitting one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone. There's a ton of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I saw that one coming. But putting in Natsuki aside, I haven't really heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I'm worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? So I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming, much like I've done in the past. Once I reached Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It is already strange of her not to be running down to greet me. I head up to her room, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Demonolian. I sit down in her room. Sayori forced a smile, but I can already tell easily that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize some of the stuffed animals and wall decorations she had. Well, if you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I always end up cleaning it for you. How come you came over? You wanted to come over today. Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori already had left the time before we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to inform me about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you gonna help Monica today? Of course. I'm just gonna help her online. Helping from online. We didn't plan a meetup or anything, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After all, you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Demonolian. Huh? Why can't it be like this, like it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me all this time. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been ever thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, right? I'm being punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided that you had to come over today. It just wanted to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed her by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know there's something happened to you. There's no other explanations for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Demolian. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing this for the first time. Seeing what? You're really gonna... Wait. What are you talking about, Sayori? Huh? You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Demolian? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I really have bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm always late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What's the reason of doing anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy of caring go to waste, having them spend it on me? That's why it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me, I'm shocked. I can't even figure out how to just respond. How could it possibly be that Sayori kept this from me my whole time I've known her? Did she really want it badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why did you not tell me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could do to support you. Even if there's only so much I can do, I could have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand it at all, Demolian. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when you try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat swung against my head. That's why I wanted it so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone makes everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club, I felt a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world wanted to torture me. Every path that led nothing to torture. The hurt. You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Demolian. There's nothing. There's nothing at all. There's nothing. There's the only thing that could have helped is everything could be like this, like always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I was just weak and selfish. That's all I mean. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I put her in a tight embrace. Demolian. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worth enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Demolian. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arm being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remained at her side. She's starting to sob next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Nominorian. Hi. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I wanted is for her to know I've cared. If you have in it to call yourself selfish, then you have to let yourself be selfish. Then you have to let yourself be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make those feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. If you don't, I'll get mad. Or I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori puts her arm around in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't really understand my feelings, Demodorian. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's what really scares too. Sayori lets me go, and then as she does, I let her go as well. Festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend time with you? Or how would you like to spend time with you? Oh, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. So Sayori wipes her eyes. If I couldn't spend the whole day with her, I would. Of all the days, this has to be one of the days where I have plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did, then I really want to forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to come over to my house. At the very least you could do is come along and help out. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. But don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright? I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I feel myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying about it too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at my home, anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I knew it, she texted me and let me know that she's outside in front of the door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know what to expect, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make me feel so awkward already. If it's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because we're not used to seeing each other out of school. Anyways, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't think your kitchen isn't well equipped for the job. So, you brought everything I asked, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients that I already have at home. Yeah, I'll just put it down here. Good. I'm glad glad I can count on you to do that part. Oh, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarly like she usually does. But it could be that she's a little different outside of school after all. Anyways, let's go to the kitchen. What are you not? What? You're not gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Demonorian? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed a bag from Natsuki, hold out to me. Gah! This is ridiculous heavy. Ha! I carried it all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I underestimated you. Yeah. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small all that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when the only thing I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind that. What are you making me say? Don't think you're gonna make me talk about weird things when we're not at school. Jeez, I should really put this shit somewhere else. Let's put it right here for now. Are we gonna get started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean that you should treat me like. Natsuki catches her word and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should just apologize, huh? I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer to me. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you weren't thinking, then you should always know that there are tons of guys who are into your body types like yours. How would you know that anyways? Trust me. Trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Ha! You always get sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Demonolian. Natsuki smiles deviously. Spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm going to be able to fight back. But she's satisfied enough for now that we finally start putting things bags together so we can get started. Holy shit, this fucking mic. Alright. For now, Balong, the kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bowls are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all of the batter all at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Demolition, where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going to be in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we going to do anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not usually sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I separate the batter into a small bowl to put a few drops of food coloring into. It does look pretty cool. See? It's not like I'm baking is just following about instructions. The presentation is where you get your creative and have the most fun. I burped though. Anyways, it's a million times more work in the end if you just look at everyone's eyes line up. Like the ones that you made the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki's proudly... Okay, this is really uncomfortable. I just have to put this over here. I'll have to definitely get a mic stand of some sort. But... yeah. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that. Yeah. Maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just like let's just make sure you've completely finished mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using electric mixers for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and the huge bowl for icing. Huh? The icing is still lumpy. Are you sure you're even trying? Well, yeah. It's just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you don't do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Oh, I wish you could beat the crap out of the dick. Oh! Anyways, we got off the track there. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See, as to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and then pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey, Natsuki suddenly grabbed my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push a little harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! Oh! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes to stumble, making her stumbles in return. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? The big glop of icing is on Natsuki's cheek. No. She tries to reach with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Instead, she wipes it with her finger and shoves it towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist and with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab the other one as well. Ah, stop it! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. I know I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You know, you do that to me all the time, you know, saying dumb things to get me reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In case I should probably do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking the icing. Huh? Did you just seriously Natsuki is surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. I'm annoying. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question did she ask me just like that? How did the mood turn into this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me silently. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes into the oven. Is there something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, you dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Should have checked it before turning it on the oven. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven and sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyways, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moments before starts to lingers over our heads. But the moment has already lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcakes tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk, continuing the icing like nothing happened. That smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they look. She probably shows off the different colors of cupcakes of each trays. They look better once they add icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decoration. So help me get creative. Here's the scoop of icing into the bag. Natsuki handed me some plastic bags, so have the nozzle that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I picked up a nozzle with has a much thinner tip to the others. This is really thin, so you can make stripes or other patterns, but you can also write stuff on it on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Oh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Huh? Well, it's literature event, right? We can put literature theme by writing a different word on each cupcake. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say that's something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so, maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress like that. Dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think before I knew it, Natsuki quickly moves on. She showed me how to apply the icing, and then we get to work. When we finally finish, Natsuki puts them all aside and admire her work. Look how pretty they are. They are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I have to save my appetite. So you're the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably down like 10 cupcakes already. And if she would still have dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyways, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to go home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slow. You should have thought about it. It's not like you'll always have this chance, man. As usual, Natsuki placed the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? You and Sayori can carry some, then you can probably do it on one trip. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Huh. I wish she would listen to me. If she'll listen to you. Yeah. Think about our conversation I have with Sayori later again. I feel helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. I feel like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, didn't I take an opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted to? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow? Wait, Natsuki. Huh? What did you say about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be like that all the time. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted to. Besides from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think if it's possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you wanted to read manga or hang out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me intensely, and then she tries to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. The Medallion? I thought only cared about getting it done. I'm sorry, I have to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here long if I could. I feel the same way, so Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me. Oh, man, the burps. Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutches at my side and of my shirt as she's holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes filled my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it. For now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Huh? Hi, Demodelian. Cock block, nigga! Anyways, Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Demodelian. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm on my way out, so... Already? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat my cupcake before then. Anyway, later. Clearly frustrated, Natsuki hurries off. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Who's this? Natsuki waves goodbye. Clearly frustrated. Yeah, I already said that. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Oh, well, I tried staying in my room, but I had imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And you were so close, and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy. You've made so much good friends. That means that all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Demonian? I'm supposed to feel really happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's starting to split in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would have been so much better if I could stop. If I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Demonian. If I wasn't here, then wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said was true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you isn't a burden, and your mind is making it out to be. Caring about you like this isn't much of... Yeah, I already said that. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade anything else. So if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Demonian. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Dominoian, I like you so much I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand at all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Give me this thing. Give me this thing. Well, at this point, it kind of really doesn't matter. I guess I'll just say this. I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone else at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, I know we will be happy. Both will be happy. Demonian. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms around me tightly. Demonian, is this really okay? Yes. Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and put her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Demonian. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel like Sayori's grip around me is weakened a little. What is this? What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought that this would be the happiest moment of my life. But why? Even now, why wouldn't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Demonian. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for the things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival our first date then, huh? What are you saying? I I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we're really a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything anymore right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. I want to go whatever pace suits you. Hey, Demonian? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if it really gets really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't understand what Sayori means. What are you saying? What are you saying that things that make you feel sad? I don't know. I don't understand what I feel. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. I know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, but she loves me. But I'm having much of a trouble understanding Sayori's feeling, as she is, even though I can't comfort her. I keep wondering if I should keep doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things go back the way they are. This fucking mic. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. The day of the festival. All the days I expect to be the one where I will be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I've decided it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is really already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, tongue twister there, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to being over so I can spend more time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Demonian! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing the booklets on each desk of the classroom. They must be the ones prepared that all the poems were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, dead dummy. You'd think that on the day this important, she'd try a little harder, but but I suddenly remembered what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly felt awful, knowing it's nearly that simple for her. I said it because in a way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little bit more responsibility, Demonian. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammered in embarrassment. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? That's... we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing that up to anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I'll probably know a lot more than you think. A lot more than you think. Just remember that quote there. Monica is being as friendly as unusual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more serious. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped on one of the pages. Each member's poem nearly printed on its own page, given an utmost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during their practice. What is this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's a different one from what she practiced. It's one that I haven't seen before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Hey, get out of my head. I know what to do. I do what I know what is best for you. Get out of my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. My poem, but a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. So dark. What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Dominolin? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem is completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Sayori. So, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica called out after me. I quickened my pace. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to do, at least waiting for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things will be the same as they always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house, and I knocked on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door, and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. While waking her up in her own house. That's really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? Any case, it just feels right. Outside of Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't have to want to enter her room like this. Isn't this kind of breach of privacy? But she leaves no choice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take these headsets off. I gently open the door. Sayori? Yep, there it is.
new hearty grilled onion American ribeye.
What the hell? Right here, guys. Alright, anyways, let me get back to the game. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up till a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my own eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best for her and everything. It would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? I don't know how could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I should have never confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I could have spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remain friend with her like this, that could have prevented this. I knew I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do to bring her back. This isn't a game where I can reset and try something else different. I've had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can't even take it back. Never, 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 never. Well, that's the end. No, not really. Alright, Daniel, check this out. You know how Sayori's not there anymore? Well, it's like kind of scribbled out a little bit, but yeah. Show you some of this shit real quick. Sayori is not in the characters file, so yeah, she completely doesn't exist in the game anymore. So that means we can keep going, even without Sayori. Alright, well, we'll keep going, I guess. We still got a full way to go. I see a annoying girl running towards me in front of the distance, and the arm in the air, like, to herself. This girl is my number and good friend since we were children. You know what kind of a friend you never see thinking today, but the kind of work, and you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she chased me after like this, I would almost feel better off running away. However, she crosswalk let me catch up to me. It's another ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being around by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I'm always walking to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average spending time my free time on games and anime. There's always an anime club, but not like there'd be girls in it anyways. In the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Packed up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There's really aren't any that interest me. Besides them, the most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with them. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. The Manolian? Monica? Oh my goodness, I didn't expect to see you here. Been a while, right? Yeah, it is. Monaco smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in our class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me is generously feels a little... What did you come here for anyways? Always just been looking for supplies for my club. You know any other construction paper? Do you know if there's any construction paper here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. Here in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I couldn't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It felt like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I started a new one. The Literature Club. Literature Club. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but we only have 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really nothing boring at all, you know. Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members keep her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She insists that manga's literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, the Malonian. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, if there's any chance, would you do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, I could have refused. How could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess. I'll check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Demonillo. You know that? It's really nothing. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and an irresistible smile. I timidly followed Monica across the school, up the stairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for a third-year class and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and brought a guest with me. Hey, you guessed? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be nutsy and Suki, but anyways, welcome to the club, Demonillion. All words escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with a sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as well. This is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears to be more mature and timid most of the time, have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's really nice to meet the both of you. So I went into the Demonian class in the classroom, and I decided to have him come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance you brought someone new? I was going to, well, you know, sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Well, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Benoni? The girls have a few desks arranged from form the table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sits across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out a lot of the effort in starting something brand new, especially when there's something that doesn't grab your attention, like Literature Club. You have to work hard to convincing people that you have both fun and worthwhile. It makes school events like a festival that makes much more important. I'm confident that we can all rely and grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls are all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just how hard it is to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot in the middle. You kept a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea enjoy a good book? I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated by Yuri. She's just trying to impress you. Nah, that's not it. Insult. Yuri looks away. I know. I meant that. You know. I believe you. Well, tea is reading. It might not be my past favorite time, or not my pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself and relieves. So, Dominion, what do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I really don't have any good ways of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Oh, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, for seeing Yuri's sad smile. Smile said, anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels built up the deep, complex fantasy world. With a level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in which a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since she's a moment I walked, but it's obviously that by the way of her eyes lighten up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. You know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep knowledge or psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off of the loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the Rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Is that so? Well, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal as a world is like very often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. I forgot I have water. Alright guys, I'm gonna keep the mic on. Cancel. I'm just gonna turn this off and then. Oh, why is that? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this off for now and just keep reading. Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over at me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. You looked like you were working on something called a poem. Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki eyes averts her eyes. You would like them. I'm not a very confident writer, you know. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing at that level of writing takes a lot more than just confidence. The trust form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even your deepest reach of your heart. Do you have experience? You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set example to help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for you then, Yuri. What's this? A message. What's this? Alright, man. Well, I'll save it for now, because this run is for Daniel. So whenever Daniel wants to come and watch, I'll just save it for now, and then yeah, we can always finish this up later. I only did this because I wanted to do it for Daniel too. So, but yeah, we'll pick this up later. Unless, no, I'm just kidding. I'll just come back to the party. I actually kind of want to go back to Xbox anyways. Bum ba da dum ba da dum dum da da dum 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 da da dum 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 dum. Shoom stew.